Name the domain and range for each of the following functions. So the first function is a bunch of scattered points, not necessarily any lines or anything that's connected. Because of that, our domain is going to be full of x values and our range is going to be full of y values. Now, because we use brackets when the endpoints are included, so I'm going to use brackets for this one because, of course, the endpoints would be there since they are the points. So for the domain, the first x value we have is of this point. The x value would be -1. The second x value would be this one, +1. And then the last x value would be this one, 2. Another bracket. And these are supposed to be commas. Same thing for the range, but with y values. So the first y value would be down here. This is -2. The next y value would be here. This is 1. And the next one be here. That's 2. So when you're looking at domain, you're starting left, going right. Looking at range, you're starting from the bottom, going to the top. Now for the second one, we have this. This is better because at least it's aligned and it's connected. So the domain for this one, this point is included because it is a closed circle. So because it is included, I'm going to use a bracket to indicate that. And the x value of this one is -1. -1. And it goes all the way from -1 to here, which would be +1. Now we use a parenthesis here instead of a bracket because the 1 is an open circle, which means that it is not included. Now for the range of this one, we start here again. This is -1 once again, and it is included because it is a closed circle. This is -1, and it goes all the way up to 2. Another parenthesis because that is an open circle and it is not included in the function. Now for this one, this is another closed circle, -1. So for the domain, use a bracket and you write -1. And then it goes from -1 all the way over. So even though this is not going directly horizontal or directly up and down vertical, that does not mean that it stops going this way. Because if you're going diagonally anyway, you're going horizontally and vertically. So because of that, it goes to infinity when we're talking about domain because it keeps going this way. Even though it's not literally going like that, it's going like this, which means that it's still going this way. So -1 to infinity. And because it goes to infinity, we use a parenthesis because you can't reach infinity to include it in the function because infinity keeps on going. Now for the range, pretty much same thing. It starts at a closed circle down here, which means it's included. It's also at -1 when we're talking about range. And it goes all the way up to infinity as well, because even though it's not straight up, it still has to go up to travel like this, which means it goes all the way up until infinity. And another parenthesis has to be used since you can't reach infinity. Now for the final one, the domain is going all the way this way and all the way this way. Like we said, even though these aren't going fully horizontal, they're also not going fully vertical, which means that the domain is -infinity, which means we use a parenthesis, all the way to +infinity because we can't reach either one of these. So all the way there to all the way here. It goes all the way left to all the way right. Now the range, it actually does start at -2. We know that for a fact. That bracket looks crazy. Don't mind that. It starts at -2, so we use a bracket because -2 is included, but then it keeps going up forever. And because of that, it goes to infinity, and we use a parenthesis.